Shout out to Aboriginal. Got the email. This one happened to pop up, and I thought, wow, just mentioned this morning on a prior video. So, I'm sure everyone remembers when Biden, he signed the Anti-Asian crime bill this year. No, I'm sorry, last year. Signed the Anti-Asian hate crimes bill into law. 2021. Okay. And that's what I want to talk about. So, again, shout out to Aboriginal. Appreciate ya. As I said before about people coming to the country, and you can't fault anybody, of course, for wanting a better life for their family. I don't know who wouldn't. But I think we need to go about it the legal way, okay? Because I've seen people and heard of people, know people who have followed the process, and it can be expensive. They've retained attorneys. I mean, it's not like it's a 2-week process. So it's not fair to say, hey, they follow the rules, and somebody else just comes along and skips the line and says, the heck with the rules. I'm here. Just hand me my dream, okay? So here's some information I received. Again, compliments of Aboriginal. Appreciate you. Hate crimes in the United States. Incident analysis. Now, this information here, because I know how some people will get. This information here is coming from where? The United States Department of Justice. The 2020 hate crime statistics. As I said before, when people are coming to this country, you hear this old fluff about, there's a black and brown coalition. There's not. Okay? And I think statements like that are said to minorities. I hate to say it, sometimes it's like our group as black people, we've been downtrodden and the culture, what we're adapted to, what we're used to, and sometimes how we move, seeking approval from somebody else, some kind of validation to say, hey, it's not just us. So you want some, quote, friends. So they come up with a POC or, a black and brown coalition that does not exist because every group is for themselves. Is understandable. It's just like having 2 houses, your house, one next door. Are you really that concerned about the house next door, their bills, their credit card debt, the interest rate on their loan, how they're going to eat? Are you really that concerned? But you're definitely concerned about yours, of course, your children. Are you really concerned about the neighbor's kid? Do they have a 529 plan? Are they getting good grades? So it's all about resources, self-preservation. And self-preservation, which is a different video, that's something black women need to learn today. Yeah, self-preservation. Not the community preservation, self-preservation. If we can put ourselves first and move in a positive manner, the community, they can learn by example. Well, guess what? Some people have to get left behind. And that's for all positive people, okay, male and female. So let's look at the 2020 hate crime statistics. Again, Biden signed into law last year the Anti-Asian hate crime. So, let's say victims of hate crime incidents, 8,052 single bias incidents involved 11,126 victims. Okay? So, 61.8% based on race and ethnicity, ancestry. Religion is 13.3%. Sexual orientation, 20%. But again, the majority, 61.8%. Race, ethnicity, ancestry. Now, before we go there, let's look at this. Again, the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Crime Data Explorer. I don't care what Meemaw says or what your friend says. We have to go by what the FBI says. They're keeping records, okay? Select year. We don't have 2021. We have 2020. That is the most current year available. So let's see. First, who are the main offenders? If you look at this by the FBI, the offender race is white. The offender. So the number one offenders, white, we've got 3,823. Black or African American, 1,451. More than double are white. Offender race, white, 3,823. Black African American, 1,451. Unknown, 1,092. Multiple, 387. Asian, 75. That's the offender race. Who's doing the crimes? Okay. Then here we have offender ethnicity. Now, most of the crimes, the victim types, individual, attacking individuals. Then you have a small amount for business, government, other. Okay. So the offender race, we can see the numbers here. The offender, we got 3,823 white. For black, 1,451. So the majority of the offenders when it comes to hate crimes are white that are committing the crimes. Location, mainly residence home. Highway, street, sidewalk, other unknown. Okay, this is mainly happening. And the tactics for a race crime, a hate crime, intimidation, destruction, damage, vandalism of property, nothing new, of course, simple assault, aggravated assault. And who's mainly doing this? The offender race, as you can see, white. The majority in this country are white. Okay? So, we've got the hate crime in the United States by bias. All righty. Now, let's look at, I'm going to go over here. So, keep in mind, he signed the Anti-Asian hate bill. And here's the thing about it. Some people really think, it blows my mind. I'm going to say this first. The people that are running the show, that are in control of how things operate in the country, anywhere in the nation, but the people that run the show here, I said this to a friend of mine, I said, it is going the way they want it to go. Yeah, the ones in control. It's just like women and men in your lives. Some of the things that are happening, it's going the way you want it to go. Some of these men, I want a child with this woman, a child with that woman. And then with the women, they got a child by this man, or one man, 3 or 4 kids. It's going the way you want it to go because you're allowing it. Yeah. Shun baby daddy, no baby daddy. Because you're in control of you. To some point, you're in control of you. So the powers that be, it's going the way they want to go, whether you want to like it or not. Some people really think, we're talking about Joey B. That some people really think as if the president, well, they don't know about this, maybe they didn't tell Biden. You cannot be that slow. If you are that slow, I beg of you, my darling, with all due respect, I'm begging you, don't reproduce. Please, we can't afford a miniature you. These reports, the people in charge, they know what's up. They know what's up before you and I do. Okay? So you're going to have those who want to always make an excuse. So we have the Anti-Asian hate bill. I got you. So according to the 2020 hate crime statistics, again, it's the FBI. The FBI's uniform crime reporting. Okay? I don't care what you heard. Well, my cousin said, well, my cousin said it's not going to fly. Okay? So the 2020 hate crime statistics. As you can see, most about race, ethnicity. Let's go down. As you can see, 2019, 2020. 2019, here are the numbers. In 2020, they've gone drastically. Okay? Drastically. We have hate crimes by gender, disability, gender identity, sexual orientation, religion, race, ethnicity, ancestry. Wow. So that's the biggest problem, race, ethnicity, ancestry. And we have established that the majority of the offenders are white by 3851, black 1451. So as far as a hate crime, known offenders here, it says of 6,780 known offenders, 55.1% were white, 21.2% were black or African American, 15.7% race unknown, 55.1% were white. Known offenders, 21.2%. But if you notice on the news, when they say about the anti-Asian crime bill, oh, they're showing anti-Asian hate. This person here, they love to find, it's convenient to find a black person to make it look as if, look what they're doing. Well, my thing is, if you can find African Americans doing it, you can definitely find this 55.1%. Where is his video at? It's not been publicized as much, okay? I understand the narrative. So for a while when you saw, oh, doing this to the Asian people, it was always some black hands or black body attached to it. Yeah. But let's talk about this. Here's what I want to talk about. Maybe they can explain this to me. So Biden, and he received the majority of the black vote. Joey B., again, this is the United States Department of Justice. 2020 FBI hate crime statistics. Hey, anti-Asian. No, we got a bill. An anti-Asian hate crime bill. Anti-Asian. In 2020, you had 158. In 2019, 158. In 2020, you got 279. I'm sorry. Anti-Latino. Anti-white. Boom! Anti-black. In 2019, you had 1,930 anti-black attacks. 2020, 2,871. Look at these numbers. And look at this number. So in 2020, we had, for anti-black, these crimes, anti-black, hate crimes, 2,871, anti-Asian, 279. (2020) anti-black hate crimes, 2,871, anti-Asian, 279. Where's the anti-black hate crime bill? Where is it? Did I miss it? If so, if somebody's got it, I'm sure somebody down with Joey B, they'd be ready to box up on me. But if you've got that, send it to me, because I haven't seen it. And I've researched it. I got what Aboriginal sent me. Again, thank you so very much. Smoke and mirrors, people. $279 in 2020. Anti-black, 2,871. You would think that there would be a hate bill, a hate crime, anti-black hate crime bill, given the numbers alone. It's off the chart. And don't forget, this is the FBI now. So I'm pretty sure that they know what they're talking about. Who made the offender? You see the numbers right here. So I'm trying to understand, where's the anti-black hate crime bill at? National Black Caucus, what are you doing? What's the politicians doing? Joey B, you said, during the campaign that we've had your back, the African American community, and you will have ours. Please, Joey B, can you tell me when is that going to be? Inquiring minds would like to know. But you have an anti-8. Look at the numbers. Don't get mad at me. The FBI giving out the information. Any Democrats, any black politicians, any politicians in the Democratic cities, are you asking? Are you considering this? I mean, are you working on it? I don't want to hear about a study. Are you working on it? You'd have to study that anti-Asian hate crime bill. You'd have to talk about reparations. You'd have to study that Lake Lejeune. Did you already study that? I see that pass. Boop. Gotta right the wrong. Where is the anti-black hate crime bill at? I'm asking the Democrats. You said get your booties to the poll, and the BC got their booties to the poll. Therefore, you have a seat. So what we want to know, the booties went to the poll. Where's the anti-black hate crime bill at? Is it going to be, are you working on it? I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Joey B, can you tell us, can someone give us a hint? It's a lot of things we see. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's a narrative. It's all smoke and mirrors. Look at the numbers, people. And you don't think we need a anti-black hate crime bill? I'm going to have to disagree. For those who say no, I'm going to have to disagree with that. The 2020 FBI hate crime statistics. But you look on television and you see the hate crimes. Oh, especially Fox. Oh, find a black person doing this, doing that. Well, what about the other crimes? You mean you can't find them? Or maybe, let me guess, maybe the FBI keeping that a secret. You can't find them? The number, over 55% of them were white. So it's smoke and mirrors. And the thing I want to impress is, it's sad to think that some people are sitting around and you waiting for somebody to do for you. You thinking the politician's going to do for you. Sitting around, what are you waiting, really and truly? I heard an old person say, the only two hands that's going to help you are the two out in front of you. And then it blows my mind when you have information like this, and our people speaking of the BC, you want to box up. What the hell you boxing up? You and I can disagree. They don't give a darn about you. They don't give a darn about me, but you want to box up on me. Get your booty to the pole. Okay, now what? They got the votes. And so now what? With these numbers, in closing, I'll say this. If you can get an anti-Asian hate crime bill, and I'm not opposed to it, but if you can get an anti-Asian hate crime bill off of 279, you ought to have one expedited, like overnight, for 2,871. The numbers don't lie. Where are the arrests? Again, someone can tell me, where's the anti-black hate crime bill at? You think the powers that be don't know the numbers? Again, they know the numbers before we do. They're always getting reports. If you think the powers that be have no knowledge of this, you have to really be slow. So Joey B, you said, the African American community had your back, and you're going to have ours. Yeah, kind of still waiting on that, sir. So are you going to have our back tomorrow at 3:00, tomorrow at noon? What was the vote for? I'm seeing tangibles flying left and right. It's just not flying to the Black community. And look at the plight. Look at the plight of the community. So, yeah. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think if you can get an anti-Asian hate bill, I understand 279. Good luck. Congratulations to them. I'm not understanding this number right here. I mean, we're like times 10. Look at that number. We're like times 10 that. So I guess the only ones that can answer the question are going to be the loyal Democrats. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for listening. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell, please. And don't forget the other channel, ATC, about those comments. I'm out.